Stanley, the head referee of the PPA Tour. Let's play pickleball. And
big sir.
And I love when we have comedians in the crowd there. And we're not going to play pickleball until this serve. We talk about the big serves and the catches, the tape. What's going to be the key to victory for the team serving McGuffin and Barr?
Well, I think the X factor is Dekel Barr. He's the most volatile player on court. He can have some lows, but some of the highest of highs as well. And you wouldn't know it from that initial speed up from Erik Lange, but he's actually a bigger guy that's more of a consistent player with very good counter attacks. It's not his offense that he's known for.
And just a violent swing from Dekel Barr there. Played pro tennis for a while, tried to go at that, and then some guy named Adam Stone got him as a partner for pickleball, and the rest is history.
All right, Erik with the offense early, one speed up from the kitchen, and now a third shot drive as well.
Erik Lange from the Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
Zane thought that was a for sure speed up coming from Dekel Barr. He goes to the Scorpion, meaning he puts his right forehand hand up in the air. Dekel did not hit it hard and got Zane in the air.
And there's that counter punch you talked about. Erik Lange got that out of there in about 1 millisecond.
It's not even a counter punch with him. It's a thunder punch. He's got one of the best one-handed backhands from his chest.
Jiminy. Okay. Shot selection.
Yeah, I would
subpar.
I would err on the side of going soft with that shot, but Erik, you know, go for it, big man.
He's swinging away here to start.
I mean, that thing is moving.
It's violent.
Yes, the banana ball, I like to call it when it has that much spin. If you can see it on screen, just imagine what it's doing on court.
And that sails wide. So there is the big serve from Dekel Barr. And the change, if you're new here, is you have to drop the ball below your waist. And he is still, because of his height, able to get so much on it. Whew. Counters for days.
Yeah, he really does. And the thing is, he's a tall guy. That wingspan, it's very hard to find the forehand, especially when he's playing on the right side. So a lot of backhand counters from Erik throughout this match.
Tyson McGuffin swinging away at a shot well above his shoulder.
4-2-2.
And did you mention there are variances in Mr.
Yes.
Barr's game, sir?
Yes, I did. And I'm sure we're going to see all of them throughout this match.
Oh, my. That is ridiculous off the tape for Dekel Barr to get a paddle up there and then leave it in the kitchen.
Yeah, just a plain shot is hard off the tape, but this one, very well done from the big man.
Oh, a lot of shimmy and shake from Erik Lange, and then he hit it deep.
I've played him 10 times. I've watched him 20. I have never seen that, Dave, and that's exactly what it was. The offense early from Erik Lange, a bit shocking to me, even though he was unable to make contact with that particular return.
Yeah, and this serving domination of these four is the story here.
Did Dekel just drop a forehand? That's odd.
I didn't know he knew you were allowed to do that.
It is available. It is an option.
You don't have to hit everyone as hard as you physically can? I guess not. This one's okay, medium pace. Another one off the tape after some more shenanigans from Erik Lange at the kitchen.
I mean, new tricks. I love it. And it hasn't quite worked out well so far, but this man is adding to his game.
Just went full time. He was a rep in the pickleball equipment industry for a long time, and now he's dedicated to playing pro. And had his partner tag him with a little friendly fire there, and after
2-1.
Oh my goodness, that's as hard as somebody can get hit there. And this dude has some sort of dance routine going on at the kitchen. He's faking every time.
Yeah, he has faked his opponents out. He's faked himself out. He is just faking all the way on every single dink he hits.
Wow. That one. When Dekel misses the serve. That, you know, I talk about going to the tattoo parlor. That is the distance, if you're new here, is the net just 7 feet to the end of the kitchen there. So that did not travel very far.
Yeah, I like to say that's going to sting in the shower. For sure.
For sure. And you're going to look at it, too, and go, oh, yeah, I remember that one. Huge serve.
A tough break right where he needed to be. But actually, more serious note, Erik Lange attacking the body is one of his best attacks. So I expect that to continue.
What in the world happened there? They didn't say anything to each other.
This is not Erik Lange. Where is Erik Lange? I don't know what's going on, but yeah, this is a different guy out there. And
throwing up lobs, and then McGuffin and Barr didn't even talk about that lob, and it worked out.
Yeah, when you partner with Dekel, you don't talk about lobs. Dekel gets them.
Yeah. Tyson just ducked down and said, I assume we're going to hit it out of the air, and then it bounced. I'm sure he was stunned. That is beautiful, and Ernie from Dekel. Everything is working for the big Israeli.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you change directions up Dekel's line. One of the best, if not the best, Erniers out here.
We got to gain point quickly. Whew. No one's sure if that was in. It was in by a lot.
Yeah, it was well in. And that might be the hardest I've ever seen Erik Lange hit a ball.
A little frustration, I think, because I think he feels like he's playing pretty well here, and they're getting pasted.
Yeah, I mean, we said Zane Navratil serve, beside for maybe some pre-match talk.
Yeah, they just haven't had the ball much to get that going.
10-3-2.
And it was all about Dekel in game number one. Tyson McGuffin was like a great offensive line. You never hear about him. He made everything he needed to. And then Dekel was the star. This team is fired up and playing with all of their best stuff. 11-3 domination in game number one.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Here we go. Let's get game two started. And it starts with the same thing. Dekel the force.
1-0-2.
We were going for the second tattoo right there. That thing was hammered.
Dave, I don't think he was trying to keep that in.
I don't think so either. And that's one of the big differences between tennis and pickleball. Hitting your opponent is, well, we don't condone it at a rec level. Here it is a very viable shot.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit at the pro level. You get out of the way. That's all there is to it. And Erik Lange missing a serve on the previous point, but tagging a third shot drive. This is a new guy. I know I've said it once or twice, but my goodness.
That does not sneak over. You know, at the end of game number 1, Lange and Navratil tried a side switch. That really didn't change the momentum. Wow. Everyone is firing away at each other. This is nuts, Adam.
Yeah, this, I'm wondering.
There was extra on that swing of the paddle right there, and I know Tyson didn't like it.
Like that last one was wild.
Yes.
A couple, the other ones were borderline, and that last one was something crazy. And maybe it was because Tyson tried earlier. I'm not sure.
That's pretty from Erik Lange.
I mean, everybody's getting hit. I mean, it's working, it's not working, but people are getting tattoos left and right. What an interesting sequence of events from these 4 players.
Watch the spin on this.
Yeah, and it's really, floaty is okay because you get to the kitchen, but floaty and short not okay, Dave.
And then it just checks up if it's got a little cut to it as well.
Nice crack on the first volley from Zane Navratil.
And for those of you on Tennis Channel who've heard about there's dinking involved in pickleball, you have come to the wrong place to see it. These guys are just roaring.
We'll say just a little too far over for Dekel, especially when Tyson's forehand's so good. Now, if it's Tyson's backhand, get it. Tyson's forehand, a little too much from the big man.
Man, is that a beautiful forehand from Zane Navratil.
Yeah, and where that ball is, he's got to know that Tyson can help him in the middle. I think he was crashing a little too hard to that spot. Either way, great shot from Zane.
So overextended 2 rallies in a row was Dekel Bar. Oh, and then a miss off the ground. To keep that going, some errors have really crept into the game with Dekel Bar and Tyson McGuffin. And the error bug has now bit Mr. Lange.
Yeah, and really kind of found that two-handed backhand dink in the last year or two. Hasn't always been a part of his game, but let him down that time.
Wow, just airmails that one well deep.
Yeah, a lot of these shots we're not even seeing land on camera.
No.
These boys are going for it. Yeah, just off the line. That's the key. That is a good shot for Erik Lange with the backhand punch, but Tyson attacks the ball, takes a little time away, and catches him in transition.
Second serve.
I mean, the tattoo parlor is wide open here.
Yeah, and Dekel, he does not back up. So, like I said, it can be a good play for him, but I have just never seen the no try to keep it in this many times in a match like this. This is a semi-final.
And people are literally choosing to go body on purpose consistently. That one had a purpose as well, but Dekel slid out of the way.
Yeah, and it's that one at least might have gone in.
7-5-1.
Wow, is that a good volley on the run from Tyson McGuffin? Wow.
Do you think his world-class singles play had something to do with that particular volley?
Man, that's good. And then Erik Lange just blasts it right through Tyson McGuffin. How many awkward shots were hit in that rally?
Yeah,
that bunch.
That first one from Zane, well, I can't believe it went in.
And the ATP from Zane Navratil, great patience to let that get wider so he had room.
And spin as well. Really good stuff from Zane on the two-handed backhand, as I think that was going to catch the line or be just inside of it.
So, we go. 2 points from forcing a deciding third game.
Yeah, it's just huge drive. And obviously Erik came into this knowing what was going to happen and thinking there might be some rebuttal because he's wearing his eye protection.
Yes,
and he knows this is getting down. Oh my, where'd that come from?
This is, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, just hit it over
Gets
there.
a souvenir.
10-5-2.
And that is threaded through the middle by Zane Navratil. And I thought Dekel was walking off without tapping hands, but I think he had a question. Oh, okay, so here's what's going on. This ball's well in, but I think there are going to.
We need someone big. A rapper? No, this person needs more of a Saint kind of vibe.
Dude, I got it. Super Bowl MVP.
Won't be a breeze to get him, but we should go for it.
I wouldn't settle for less.
So you think you make it on the Pro Tour?
Pro Tour? Going pro is in my blood, George.
Well, making pros is what we do.
Well, let's do this then.
A different thing than we have seen all day, that's for sure. These dudes are firing away. They're firing at each other. Each side has taken a game on the same side of the court, so we'll keep an eye on that, see if that is the factor. We will switch ends at 6, and that serve was missed by 3 feet to start game number 3. That's what this match is all about, just wildness.
Second serve.
I like it, though. Yeah, I like it. I was thinking he was going to dink it. I think he went to a right spot at the right hip of Zane, just couldn't get it over the net.
Wow. And it continues.
I mean, that's like I said, that's why Erik is wearing the eye protection, because he started it and he knew there was going to be some rebuttal. Yeah, that wasn't body, that was arm.
Yeah. And it is getting chillier, so that just stings a little more.
It looks like something came off of the cameraman.
1-0-2. Point.
What in the world happened there? There's so much spin. That just dove in, but that was in by 2 feet, Adam.
The only thing I can think is he was expecting a forehand, and he just couldn't get over to the backhand, because you're right, 3 or 4 feet in.
Side out.
So in their big comeback in the quarterfinals, Dekel just took over with absolutely crushing forehands. That one about halfway up the net, so not ideal. Lange gets the serve in this time. Oh, and he gets skinny. Oh my, a little dance move from the big fella. Got out of the way.
Yeah, that's about the 5th time in his career he's let a ball go out. So nice job, Dekel.
Oh, what a dig from Navratil. Oh, and then Erik Lange can't pay it off.
I mean, that was a crazy dig. That was full release from the big man Dekel bar on that one-handed backhand.
2-0-1.
Tough break for Erik.
That stayed
Second
in.
serve.
Yeah, I'm surprised it stayed
Yeah,
in with the way it was hit.
2-0-2.
Right in there.
Point.
And it's wild that he was unable to clear his body,
Yeah.
serve to return. That is how hard it was going,
3-0-2.
and his footwork is impeccable.
Oh my gosh, Dekel hit 5 backhands out of 6 shots and then almost won the rally.
Yeah, that's the only way to stop it, is to try to find the backhand somehow on the return, and had a good look at the Ernie, couldn't come up.
Ernie is when you jump over the kitchen, take the ball out of the air, perfectly legal. Oh, and we got Tyson on the left here. They're scared of unwinding the stack or switching to their optimal side when they're the receiving team, because that's, man, the serves are impacting the strategy here as well. Unbelievable. Both players down almost with their knee on the ground, and Tyson McGuffin says, I want to hear from you, crowd.
What a great load from Tyson from the left side, just going forehand
3-0-1.
only and hitting a beauty.
Point.
That did not touch Dekel. They acted like it had, but it most certainly didn't. So 4-0 here.
4-0-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
Caught him again, and Dekel can't believe it. He cleared his body, but his arm was still in the way.
Just payback. Exact same thing
Yeah.
happened to Erik Lange 5 minutes ago. And Dave, I'm just going to say it again. This is wild, and this is different than anything I've ever seen in a first round match, much less a semifinal to move on to Championship Sunday.
Sun out.
So Dekel gets tagged and then misses a 3rd shot forehand drive. So they had a
0-4-1.
chance there, a very good one. The switch ends at 6-0. So we'll see if Lange and Navratil can fight back.
Second serve.
Not that time.
0-4-2.
And they're going to put Erik Lange on the left side here. And he tries a massive wild swing, and that's pretty much the name of this. If I had to name this, it would be Massive Wild Swing.
Or Blunt Force Trauma,
Yeah,
maybe.
4-0-1.
Yeah, that's the subtitle. Or maybe the sequel. That just sails deep, so they have that same opportunity. And now, again, we switch ends at 6, and this is, that can be debilitating if you have nothing on the scoreboard when you switch ends. goes off the tape and just gingerly, that's the only time we're saying gingerly in this match, goes over the shoulder of Dekel Bar.
And a little conversation between Dekel and Zane after, and that seemed light, which is good after a few instances early on.
What a dig from McGuffin. And then Dekel Bar goes for a full reach instead of just one more slide.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there on that last ball, but unreal.
From
The
Zane.
initial get from Tyson McGuffin, and then Zane with the perfect spot up the middle on that last ball.
So just for confidence sake, can they get something going on this service opportunity?
Second serve.
And right now we have everybody in reverse position. Why not? This is bizarro pickleball here.
0-5-2.
What in the world was that speed up cut that Erik Lange tried there?
And my line is slice attacks are not real, and they were not real right there, but why not throw in an extra bizarro?
5-0-1. Second serve.
And this is where, if this tightens up, these opportunities, they had plenty sitters in the middle, and they're not making thirds to be able to just take full control of this third game. And another full swing with one purpose, but it never got over the net. So Dekel is available. That's when you win 11-0. We're at 6-0 here. That'd be a stunning number if that happened.
Yeah, almost a bait ball there. Obviously didn't mean to do that, but gave Erik just enough thought that he could do something with it, and he puts it in the tape.
Oh, man, McGuffin moves laterally so well, but couldn't catch up to that. So they do get one on the end switch. And Lange and Navratil got a GO right now.
0-7-1.
Tried that same shot, but came up well short that time.
Yeah, and he had a little side spin on that. It's, once again, you know, that's my favorite line. A lot of risk and not a lot of reward. Tyson's just waiting there if that happens to go over.
Big speed up from Dekel Bar is very effective there, and despite switching sides of the court here, that worked out well, and the 0 remains.
7-0-1.
What an ATP from Dekel Bar on the full run. Tyson McGuffin wants the crowd to scream, and look at this great shot from the truck there right over the Erik Lange paddle. That's pretty.
Yeah, not sure. Just a little conversation with the referee, Don Stanley, from Erik Lange. Not sure what about, but yes, the slice backhand ATP of Dekel Bar. Well done.
Everybody understand, you can challenge the service release, but it has to be done verbally before the third shot, not after the third shot. Can't do it after that. So We don't
So what
back up
Don
and
means
challenge
is
faults after that.
you can
challenge
hit a
rally ending
return,
action, or you can challenge a service release before the third shot.
nothing, and they're on a 1.
8-0-1. Second serve.
Fits perfectly for what's happening here. McGuffin's such a good partner, though. He will not
8-0-2.
let his partner have any negative thoughts. Goes right over, just gets them settled, and that's going to be wide.
Point. Nine 0-2.
And they have match point, pickle point, and a chance to play the top seed, the Johns brothers, tomorrow for the men's
10-0-2.
doubles title. Unbelievable. Dekel bar hits an unbelievable two-handed backhand ATP. And what does he have to show for it? His umpteenth tattoo. He just came running in and got hit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Point.
And now, like, that's a shot. There's no way he would do that if it wasn't Bizarro match. So the pickle is gone. Boy, that's a... Ooh, a swing and a miss, and a good swing and a miss. And this is McGuffin, somebody who plays to the crowd, but McGuffin is also a purist here. He doesn't want this to get out of hand here. He wants to be in a final.
Second serve.
Just deep.
Great athleticism from the big man, and a pretty good stab from Zane Navratil, but couldn't keep it in.
2-10-2. Point.
That was right at the moneymaker. I'm glad he got that paddle in there, because that was going to be a
watch this,
orbital bone or a nose or something.
3-10-2.
Man. And one scorpion works, and the second one had no sting.
Yeah, I think it was, I'll just say good hands from Dekel bar, but it happened that Zane went right back to his paddle. What a combination from Dekel.
10-3-1.
Next try to close it out. And with authority, Dekel bar does just that. And Tyson McGuffin and Dekel bar, the 5 seed, have clinched a spot in Championship Sunday. There is jubilation on their faces. We'll talk to the winners after this.
Hey guys, today I just wanted to tell you about one of my new favorite accessories. It's this chair right here. It's made by a brand called Cliq, and this thing is amazing. It's super small, folds down about the size of a water bottle. It's very easy to set up. Takes me about 5 seconds to put this thing into place, and it makes a lot of sense for when I'm out in a place like this. They don't even have benches out here, so pop my chair down and I'm sitting pretty.
Final for men's doubles tomorrow is set. The top seeds, the Johns brothers, will face the 2 dudes that are waiting to talk to us on the court, Dekel bar and Tyson McGuffin. Dekel, I'll start with you. I called this match Bizarro Pickleball. What in the world was going on out there, and how were you able to get to the finish line and clinch a spot in tomorrow's championship?
Yeah, I don't know. Erik was just playing a game of tag with me. He definitely won. I'm glad we won the match. Yeah, the ball's cold, so a lot of drives. You know, Erik's got a lot of power, and Zane's got a great drive that dips a lot. So it was, you know, a lot of shake and bake, and you know, just trying to neutralize their drives. So that's why we kind of stopped, did the half stack at the end, which helped us a lot. But yeah, no, it's very tricky, tough with the with a cold ball. So glad we pulled it through.
The crime dog, Tyson McGuffin, well played out there, and some interesting shot selections throughout that match, especially one specific step back from Zane Navratil. Do you think that everything was fair game out there, or possibly in poor taste?
You know me. I'm not a fan of body bagging, nor am I a fan of my opponents tagging my beautiful triple deck big boy here 4 times. So you know what? After the body bags, we're like, you know what? We're gonna get the dub here. But if that's how they play, that's totally fine. Obviously, it's a game of pickleball out here. The game is getting quicker. Paddle technology is getting much more advanced. Kudos to Erik, man. I mean, he's getting a lot more pop with that new Yola tech, as with myself and Dekel. But I thought overall we were able to neutralize the return, bang a bunch of force. I think it was just kind of a battle of who could get more depth on the return and who could really punch down the force on the returning side. And then obviously, on the serving side was this ball, with it being cold right now, is like really jumpy. So the main focus was getting extra spin on the serve, trying to get some shorter returns, and it was a game of slap city, and we were the better slappers.
The better slappers indeed. Dekel Bar, welcome back to Championship Sunday tomorrow. And on the other side of the net will be your friends. They live in Austin as well. They're your business partners. How do you take out your business partners tomorrow and get a gold with the man to your left?
They took me down, enough. It's time to take him down in a final. Long coming, so we'll give it our best shot. Hopefully we'll do it.
Well, congratulations, boys. You have earned the right to be there on Sunday. We look forward to that final, and we'll see you tomorrow.